Well, another real good, feel-good story in overcoming injury, and I've talked about it already as well. Number 14, Mark Perez, trying to play through a knee injury that put him out of the football season early, but we'll talk about him in just a moment, and certainly what a loss he was for the football team as well. Down low, wide open, 5, Brown, up, and it's good. 18-17 now, Anchor Bay the 1-point lead. Perez quickly fouled. And speaking of him, 14, Mark Perez, they call him a smart perimeter player. But what I've always liked about 14, even on the football field, is aggressive play, and something the Huskies have always really been known for, and he really fills the role of what it is to play good, strong, aggressive Husky basketball. And he's at the line right now, 14, Mark Perez. There you see him, left side of your screen. And some of the Husky faithful. They call them the Jamazone. I don't see many Jamazone t-shirts down there. Not yet. Too early in the season for the Jamazone, I think, but the student section is a lot of the crowd tonight, actually. There you see them kind of top of the screen. Lots of them in that particular section. Nice to see such good fan support out of the students. But yeah, great player Mark Perez, and certainly congratulations to him as well as Davis for coming back tonight. Down low, Bramos got a kind roll, kind bounce, got it. Fills it up, 20-17, Anchor Bay. Well, I really think the Huskies have got to settle down. Seem to be rushing a little bit. Davis, layup try, ran out of room. They throw it off of Sanders, right in the hands of Paget. Quickly, Anchor Bay, layup try, blocked, and I think they're gonna call a goaltend. Yes, they are. Well, as a head coach, you can't never default a goaltend in that fashion because it's a great effort. I mean, do you let it go and let him make that easy basket, or do you block it and take the chance that they might not call the goaltending? Plus, goaltending or not, it sends a message. Sloppy play Huskies. They do not look sure of themselves. Perez, 5:10 to go. Huskies trail by 5, 22-17. Pull-up jumper, Mark Perez. No, does not get the kind bounce. And the hands, Bramos, fast breaking the other way. Paget gets hacked by Davis. Other Husky players to watch this season. Obviously, 52, Austin Zimmer. Strong post game, as you can tell already. Again, Kenny Sanders, number 20. But all kinds of talent. Coach Jamison likes what he has this year, and certainly with the roster they've got, they're not going to go no 9-13 again this year. That's for sure. Throw in, Brandon Paget, spin move. Very good with the ball, and he's quick. Bramos, mid-range jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebound off Shell. They throw it right back to Shell. Lost it temporarily. Now quickly, Sanders up Davis. They've been guarding Davis a lot closer ever since that early three-pointer, but the giveaway in the hands of Paget again. 4:30 ticks to go now in the first half. Well, Coach Jamison doesn't like the call. Reaching in call. Paget is doing everything he can to try and force the ball, but as much as they're getting called for a lot of fouls now, the Huskies, certainly Paget's aggressiveness, but even the Husky D, their aggressive play, makes a statement certainly with that second half coming. Anchor Bay up 5, 22-17 with the ball. Under 4.5 to go in the second. Good defense. Kenny Sanders stepped in. Tried to guard Taiwan Jones there. Might get a stepping in call on Sanders. And it is his first. Both teams nearing the penalty so far. Anchor Bay started out with a lot of quick team fouls. Each one of them has 17 fouls apiece. At the line now, Taiwan Jones. First personal foul, by the way, on Kenny Sanders. Free throw, Taiwan Jones. It's a 1-and-1 situation. Missed the first, out on Anchor Bay, and the Huskies get the basketball. 4:15 left in the first now. 22-17, the score remains. 5-point lead for the Anchor Bay Tars. Team certainly with a lot of talent as well as the Huskies. Davis Guarded now by Taiwan Jones. It's a giveaway again, and there's the jam from 34, Brandon Paget. What can you say? The kid's a heck of an athlete, and I remember him from last year. He's just a talented guy. 24-17 timeout, Port Huron Northern, and you are watching the Port Huron Northern Husky Basketball Network, CPHS, Channel 6, Port Huron Area School District, television station, Derek Wark, the Big D. And again, really a first half that is really two-sided. I mean, it's gone back and forth, but back and forth again in the styles of play. Anchor Bay came out. They weren't real happy with how they came out in the first quarter. Very sloppy play, lots of turnovers. Huskies capitalized on it, but again, it switched. It seemed that the tide had turned, and all of a sudden the Huskies were making these errors, and Anchor Bay was getting the hoops. Then for a while, evenly played, and now again, Anchor Bay seemingly is taking over this basketball game with the play of Paget and Jones. And as far as this game's concerned, this is not the last we'll hear from those two, certainly. And you kind of get the feeling with this Paget that he's a kid that you don't have to rest much. He's a little fireball. He's got lots of energy. 3:50 to go in the second. Huskies need a basket real bad. Coach Jamieson coming off the timeout. That's one of those where you call the timeout maybe to set up a play. Davis outside look at a three. Got a gift off the high glass, but he'll take it. The second triple tonight from Davis, and it's 24-20. Well, he's got some talent from the outside. There's no doubt about that. So important that they got him back this season. Bramos to answer, Anchor Bay, and he does. Because of the talent that you have in guys like Paget and Jones up top on the perimeter, it's so difficult to guard everybody. And when you have a guy like Bramos that can shoot the three on the side perimeter as well, there's nothing you can do about that. Davis, if he heats up, look out! Look out! Matt Davis, they say he set a record for three-pointers last year for the Huskies. Well, there's why. A three-point lead now. Off-range jumper missed. In the hands of Sanders and Shell. Now Sanders has it with 2.5 to go in the second. Sanders off dribble. Tries a spin move. Anchor Bay wants a walk. They don't get it. Davis. Now out Sanders who tries a three. That's way off. But right smack dab in the hands down low at 12. Macaulay Hill with the easy make. Look what I found. Merry Christmas, Macaulay Hill. 26-25. It's a 1-point lead. Well, Coach Jamieson coming off this timeout has gotten more than he certainly could ask for. They're getting hoops. They're getting strong, aggressive play. That should be a charge, and it is. The key is there, Taiwan Jones lowered his head into the defender. Sometimes you can get that call if you don't show offensive momentum into the chest of the defender, but he did there. So pretty obvious call when your feet are planted. Final 2 to go in the second. 1-point game, 26-25. Huskies still trail to the Anchor Bay Tars. Down low quickly, Shell, a push off, yup. Because see, there again, it's so hard to get a call like that when you're lowering your body. When you're lowering your head like Taiwan Jones did a moment ago, or even the shoulder by Shell, you're just not gonna get that call. Minute 50 to go in the second. Still a 1-point lead, Anchor Bay on top. Lots of screens there. Off the screen and roll, I think we have a reaching in call, I believe on 33, Eric Opliger, who has checked in for Northern. I still believe it's a 1-and-1 situation here. 30 at the line, Ryan LaRose, as Huskies now with their 9th team foul. 18 fouls, by the way, Anchor Bay, if you're keeping track. There you see LaRose at the line. Rose to shoot, I believe, the 1-and-1. Puts up the first, got it. That puts Anchor Bay up 2. Really, for these teams in the first half, more of a feeling out period. I think as head coaches, you realize that. But now that the Huskies have really feeled things out, I really think they've got to get Austin Shell going here in the second half. They might try and do that, get some plays designed for him a little bit more. And certainly Davis keep hitting the threes. That certainly will help. Here he is again with a wide open look. He got it again. Matt Davis. Huh, welcome back. Goodness. 4 threes in the first half for Matt Davis. And counting. Down low now, Bramos, reaching in call, 12. Macaulay Hill the foul. Well, when you can shoot like that, I'd all but be on my hands and knees begging that kid to come back. And the big thing about Davis is you don't want to rush him back. You know you obviously want him back badly when he shoots like that, but well, obviously he looks pretty good. But it's where he's hitting them from. I mean, he's hitting them from far left. Obviously, the easiest shot you can take is top of the key because you're looking right at it, get the help from the high glass as well, but he's shooting it off to the left. They've got to guard him closely because he'll shoot all day by the looks of things. Anchor Bay, by the way, got the free throws. They're up 1, 30-29, with 1 minute exactly to go in the second quarter and first half. Kenny Sanders taking his time here. They might be holding for, tick that clock down a little bit. Sanders, the double pump, he's going to get the call. Huskies are in the penalty foul-wise, I believe, 1 to give for Anchor Bay, besides this one right here, so I believe still the 1-and-1 look for Sanders. He hits this, he ties the game, so it's a big free throw. There's that Husky mascot again walking down there with the cape and the mask. He's going for the Lone Ranger look this evening. And I think he's kind of pulling it off too. That's funny. Sanders, the miss off the first free throw. 48.2 ticks to go in the first half. Sanders ties it up with the second one. So I tell you, it's shaping up to certainly be a very strong second half of play. And the two teams look even. There's stars on both sides. Should be a good second half. Big offensive rebound by 2, Logan Merrick, who got hacked in the act. And it's 2 shots now. Plenty of time for the Huskies to get that ball back and hold for last shot. So to the line is Logan Merrick. By the way, the foul is on 33. Opliger, his second personal. And again, Huskies are in the penalty as Logan Merrick hit the first. Now the second, got it. Huskies now to hold for one last shot. Oh, how I wish there was a shot clock at this level, but again, that's an argument for another day, or at least a visible one on the wall or something, but no can do. That's my Christmas wish list anyway, if Santa is listening. Get this level a visible shot clock, please, I beg. Kenny Sanders. Final 10 seconds, now 9, now 8. Davis is mugged, puts it up quickly, and he got it. 14 points for Matt Davis. Quickly, Paget throws it up, doesn't get it to fall. That's a good way to end this half for the Huskies. A very up and down first half at that, but they have to be happy because they've tied up the game with Anchor Bay. After one half complete from Port Huron Northern Husky territory, their gymnasium here at their high school, Derek Work, the Big D, CPHS Channel 6, Anchor Bay 32, and your Port Huron Northern Huskies 32 as well. Back with the third in a little bit.